Got here is an already trimmed up piece of beef tenderloin, technically called the Chateaubriand once the nose and the tail's removed. Just gonna cut some nice thick steaks that are actually gonna go in our freezer today. It's actually a decent sale, and for me that means it's time to buy. A lot of people are against freezing their meat. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't. Got a chuck roast on sale, $6.99 a pound, but I was very selective. Whenever you see the eye is that pronounced, this down here is technically your Denver steak, this your chuck eye, so we're gonna separate it out in the steaks instead of a roast. Steak wolf, always watch. Separating, you barely need to use a knife. There's a seam that connects it all together here. Just pulling it apart, making sure I don't leave any of it behind. Everybody's in on it. That right there butts up to the ribeye, so it looks so similar, where you would have your cap and your main eyepiece, also known as your spinalis dorsi. Denver steak, also known as your boneless short rib, all depends on how you cut it. Sometimes they leave this little tiny piece of flat iron steak attached. You really get the flat iron off the shoulder clod, which connects. But I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna clean that up and maybe eat that alongside one of these chuck eyes one day. If you are somebody who does things like this to try to save money, kind of follows the sales, cuts a little bit of their own meat, trying to save a penny, be very careful with your freezer storage. I recently had a freezer go down and didn't catch it. Had way too much inventory in there to let that happen. Check your freezers often. All right, so we're pretty well trimmed up. I think we could start cutting. You can see where there's a grain change where it runs one way than the other. I like to separate it right at that point. And you can cut to your desired thickness here. And you can see how nice and marbled that is. Good dogs. Don't eat my hands, just the meat. Ah, yeah, good dogs. So this is what I'm gonna cryovac and get it frozen and have for a later date. But then I saw some prime boneless ribeyes that I just couldn't live without. And you can see, this is the first cut. You can see how similar it looks to that chuck eye where they meet up together. Some of the best steaks come from that little spot right there. We're gonna cook these up today, see how they are. You wanna go get me a beer? That's a yes. Really? Good boy. Yeah. This guy's such a bad influence. He just wants me to drink beer all the time. When you get your grill good and hot, we'll get them on. Steak is rested. Peas are ready. We've got everybody's favorite, our comically small cutting board and our gratuitously large knife ready to go. I think Putin and Zelensky are going to give peas a chance. Let's go right through the cap. Looks nice. Very nice. Let's go right through the eye. Oh, looking good all around. Wow. That marbling, that intermuscular fat and a prime ribeye. If you got something that you think is better, I'd love to know in the comments below. Well, guys, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell if you want to see what we're doing next. Thank you for watching.